Why would they make any of it up? What do they have to gain? Other than losing their job, what would be the purpose of lying about all of this? All of them. All those
That's what
people
I
you
would like to
mentioned,
know.
every one of them lied?
That's what I would like to know. What do they have to gain? What did they have to gain from putting that on there? Not a damn thing.
Well, and they acknowledge that you're a known liar. So they have to go by what you
By
say
what
and what
Sean
they
says?
say.
By what Sean says?
Well, if you just told the truth, they wouldn't need to take anyone else's opinion.
I've told the truth the whole time.
They say on there that you're a known liar.
You know, of course they say that. I'm a known liar. They know me better than I know me.
You've admitted that you lied to them.
Yes, I have some. Because I didn't trust them.
You said you lied because you didn't trust them.
Yep. I've never lied to Ashley. I've never lied to Julie. And you'll never find me lying to you again.
And, I mean, a licensed psychologist came to that conclusion after they spoke with you.
Yeah, after she spoke with me. So it doesn't matter what test she gives me, she's still going to go by what the polygrapher says and what Sean says.
And what you said.
No, she didn't go by anything I said.
She takes all of it into consideration when doing a psychological evaluation of you.
Yeah. And they know me better than I know me. That's what they're telling me.
Well, you're the one who said this was some smoking gun to get you off probation.
Yeah, well, I thought it was until you made me realize that wasn't that.
So you read it?
Yeah, that it was me, my self-description. Until I realized that. It really sucks having somebody else tell you that they know you better than you know yourself.
Well, that's what a psychologist does, Lauren. You say all the time that you're confused while you do things. You don't know why you've done certain things. It's that person's job to figure it out for you because you don't know yourself.
No, it's the counselor's job to help me figure it out. Not the psychologist's job.
Okay. Or someone who's a trained professional psychologist.
When I'm being told it's not the polygrapher's job either.
You keep mentioning the polygrapher. I'm talking about the person who did the psychological evaluation.
Yeah, I'm saying that because she's going by what they say, by what they're saying. She didn't say anything different than what they said. Anything that I said was irrelevant.
So what did you say when you talked to her? What kind of questions did the person ask?
I don't know. There was a lot of questions.
Like what?
There was a whole screen of things where I don't remember now. There was a whole screen of questions where she had me answer like 50 questions on one screen. Then she pulled up another screen. I had to answer 50 of those questions.
If you don't remember the questions, then how do you know she's not taking what you said into consideration? Because you don't even remember what was asked.
When I was reading the questions, I knew what was asked, and I answered the questions. I didn't memorize them all. I didn't memorize any of them. I just answered the questions that was asked of me. Then she put up a test with all these different.
So how do you know she didn't take any of your answers into consideration?
It's obvious she didn't.
How do you know?
She's going by what they said, saying that I'm attracted to children.
Well, how do you know she didn't take your answers into consideration?
Because if she had, she wouldn't be saying that I was attracted to children. She pulled them. She gave me this test, Casey. It was like about 100 different people on it. They're pictures of people to say so you can point out which ones you're attracted to and which ones you're not. None of them that came up that I was attracted to was any kids. And she even put up.
Well, then you answered at least.
Huh?
Well, it depends. Were you honest in the questions?
Yeah, I was.
Because I doubted that if you thought a 9-year-old girl was attractive, I seriously doubt you would answer that question honestly.
I'm not attracted to them anyway.
I know, but what I'm saying, Lord, let's just say that you were sexually attracted to 9-year-olds. Would you have answered that question honestly on the test?
How can I say that? Because I'm honestly not attracted to them.
I know, I'm saying if you were, would you have said yes or no?
Yeah, because
when
I
they
had to
asked
be
you
honest
that?
on it. I had to be honest on it.
Yes, so what are you saying? What would your answer be if they asked you?
Be no. Because I'm not attracted to them.
You don't understand what I'm asking?
I understand what you're asking.
You were
Even
attracted
if I were.
to a 9-year-old, and they asked you if you were attracted to a 9-year-old, would you answer yes or no?
If I was attracted to a 9-year-old, I would answer yes.
No, you would not.
Why wouldn't I? I'm there, and I'd be there to have them help me fix a problem.
Why are you honest sometimes and not others if it's something that makes you look bad?
I don't like looking bad. But I can honestly say that if I was attracted to him, I would answer yes, because then I know that it would be a problem that would need to be fixed.
So then how come you kept so much information from them before?
Because I didn't trust them.
Yeah, but they're there to fix you and help you.
Yeah, her, the psych eval, the psych doctor, I wasn't dishonest with her before either. I was honest with her before because I trusted her the first time. That's not the first time I've seen her.
Yeah, you were honest with her, and then she took it on. Yeah, you were honest with her, and she came to the conclusion in that paperwork. And you don't like what she has to say about you because she sees through your bullshit, and now you think she's a liar too, even though you believed her when you thought that your self-assessment was the whole thing.
Yeah, because I thought she was actually seeing me.
Well, she was. And she wrote it down, and you just don't like the conclusion she came to.
No, I
because
don't.
it shatters your reality.
Shattered my reality. It's somebody telling me that I'm something that I'm not.
But when you thought she was telling you what you wanted to hear, that's when you said she was smart and you believed her.
When I wanted to hear was what the actual truth is. It's not just what I want to hear, it's what the actual truth is. You think maybe probation's having a problem with acknowledging the truth?
They have nothing to gain from lying.
No. They just have an internet full of people that are on their asses writing them shit all the time.
I mean, you failed the polygraph. I don't even understand how you're arguing this.
Even Chris Hansen is writing to him. Tell him how upset he is about them letting me on the internet.
You failed the polygraph, Lauren.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care about what they're writing or what you think probation is doing to keep you in class. You failed the polygraph with the question about being sexually attracted to girls from ages 10 to 14 and a question about looking at media of children.
I'm going to talk to Ashley and see about getting them questions put back on there.
What are you wanting them to ask?
I want them ask if I ever stated that I was sexually attracted to a minor.
Okay.
To a 9-year-old.
Okay.
I never stated to him that I was.
What about the high schoolers?
The high schoolers, I was honest about that. I was honest with him about it. And I know that's why I failed it, because I wasn't thinking about it like that. It's the exact same thing I explained to you. I just wasn't thinking about it like that until it was explained to me that, it's the same thing. And after they explained that to me, I didn't do it anymore.
Well, then wouldn't you fail that question if you ever mentioned you were sexually attracted to minors? Because high school girls are minors. And you just said you admitted it to them.
Right, but it's like at the time I was thinking about girls that was my age when I was that age. So I wasn't.
But you still failed it. But you knew deep down they weren't your age.
Yeah, I failed it because I wasn't thinking about it correctly in the way that I should have been thinking about it.
How come you don't fantasize about your one-night stands or any of the women you've had sex with? Like, why did you fantasize about girls from high school?
It was only that time there. That's the only time I did that. I did that.
Oh.
Okay. I think I masturbated to 2 girls that I used to go to school with. And that was all that I did. Well, no,
it said 5 girls.
5 girls. Well, wait. Sharing. So